Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Suwarid Erangga or Sawadikap, Khabun Kap, Suwarid Erangga. Here I want to explain about Thailand culture. And my group is Thailand. And my friend Sheila, Atala, and Shafa and I want to discuss about Thailand culture. Now I want to tell you guys about traditional arts Thailand. Thai visual art were traditionally Buddhist only. Thai Buddhist images from different periods have a number distinctive style. Thai temple art and architecture from a unique combination of elements derived from ancient Siamese architectures. Thai contemporary art often combine traditional Thai elements with modern techniques. Literature in Thailand is heavily influenced by Indian Hindu culture. The most notable works of Thai literature are effusions of Ramayana, a Hindu religious epic called the Ramakan, written in parts by King Rama I and Rama II, and the poetry of Sunthornpur. So these examples of mural of the epic Ramakan written by Rama I, the Thai versions of the Ramayana, on the walls of the temple of the Emerald Buddha Grand Palace, Bangkok. Monk artist Krua In Khong is well known as the first artist to introduce linear perspective to Thai in traditional art. There is no traditions of spoken drama in Thailand, role instead being filled by Thai dance. This is divided into three categories: Khon, Lakhon, and Likai. Khon being the most elaborate and Likai the most popular. Nang drama from shadow play is found in the south. There is also Thai folklore, Sri Tangkochai as an example. Next is dance. The first dated European record of Khon and other classical Siamese dance was made during the Ayutthaya Kingdom. It describes a dramatic tradition and style. Thai are almost identical to Thai tradition we still see today. Historical evidence clearly establishes that the Thai art of stage play must have already been perfected by the 19th centuries. So the Siamese have three sorts of the stage play. Thai, which they call Khon or Khon, is a figure dance that sound the violin and some other instrument. For the example like this. So you can see this Khon dance performed at Frankfurt, Germany. Next is music. So in this world, who doesn't know a music? Everyone know a music. And every country has their own music or their unique style in the play music. So in the Thailand, Kurang Sai is the music Thai or classical folk music traditions, or Pipat and Moram, especially as Thai pop music. Thailand some 800 years ago. So this is same like an Asian music. It seems like you can see these accessories. It seems like the diagnosis because we are an Asians. We have similar culture. Next is sports. So who doesn't know sports? I love sports because I'm do sports like esports, like karate too. And the sports in Thailand have a Muay Thai, or you can call it Thai boxing. This is good. A native from the kickboxing and Thailand's signature sport. It kicks, punch, knees, elbows, strike, and ring with gloves similar to those used in Western boxing. And this has led to Thailand gaining medals at the Olympic Games in boxing. So Muay Thai is the original from Thailand. This is a unique sport. Next is Takraw. Wow, this is amazing sports, I think. So the Takraw is a sport native to Thailand which the player hit a rattan ball or rotan ball and are only allowed to use their feet and knees and chest and head to touch the ball. Sepak Takraw is a form of this sport which similar to volleyball. The player must volley a ball on over the net, force it into the ground, the opponent's side. It's also a popular sport in other countries Southeast Asia. A rather similar game but play only with the feet is buka ball. So next is architecture. So in architecture in Thailand, so you can see an example of Pramaha Chedi Rataka at Wat Po, Bangkok. So the major of part the century cultural legacy and reflect both the challenges of living in Thailand, some extreme climate as well as historically the importance of architecture to Thai people's sense of community and religion beliefs. So Buddhist temple in Thailand is known as Wat from the Pali Vata, meaning as enclosure. A temple has an enclosing wall that divides it from secular worlds. What architecture has many changes in the Thailand in the course of history, although there are many differences in layout and style. They all adhere to same principles. So next is one of Thailand cultures. So if you want to go to Thailand for holidays, this is important in the Thailands because in the Thailands include the Thai New Year of Songkran, which officially observed from 30 until 15 April each year, following the end of the dry season and during the hot season in Thailand. The celebration notoriously feature water throwing. The water throwing stemmed from Western Buddha image. So for the example, people's floating the Katrong rats during the Loi Krathong festival in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So what is Loi Krathong? Loi Krathong is held in the 12th full moon of Thai lunar calendar, usually early November. We are not government observed holiday. It is an auspicious day in Thailand culture, in which Thai people, or you can call it Loi, meaning of to float, or Krathong, a small raft traditionally made from elaborately folded banana leaves, and including flowers, candles, inch sticks, small offerings. The act of floating away the candle raft is a symbolic of letting go of all one's grudging anger, defilements, so that the one can start life afresh on the better footing. I think that is explanations from me. So if you are go to the Thailand, don't forget to call me because I want to go Thailand. So because I in the EIN I have many friends from Thailand and I asked them, what about the Thailand is a beautiful country? He say, that's a beautiful country because you can find anywhere or any food. This is a unique food. I love this. So I think this explanation of a food with my friend, another friends or another friend in my group, I think. So that's from me. So I hope we can go to the Thailands. Don't forget to subscribe, or if you have a questions, just call me on my WhatsApp. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sawadee krap and bye bye.